Hi Gemini, welcome to your December reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights Tarot. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your hypes, and of course your wonderful subscribes. I really do appreciate each and every one of you Geminis. Let's see what's coming through for you guys for the month of December. Now, we have the card of Little Owlin. And it says on this, wisdom as light as a feather. So I get an energy here of something where your conscience is clear. You're very clear about a choice. You've gained a lot of positive karma from making good choices in your life. You know, your conscience is clear. I keep getting that. So let's see, I'll just do a couple more shuffles here for you guys, Gemini, and we'll get to the reading. Alright, let's see. Gemini, in the area of your past, we have the Ace of Cups. So you've led with love. And in your present energy, you do have this Queen of Wands energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, of course, that is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, male or female, not meant to be gender specific. In the area of your near future, you've drawn the Star, so a healing energy. Your best path to follow is the Page of Wands, more fire, and around you even more fire. In your environment, we do have the Three of Wands. Your hopes and fears, you have the Devil energy. Oh, the outcome is the Empress. Loving that for you guys. What's hidden is High Priestess energy, and the overall energy is Judgment. Okay, that's that energy of Little Owlin. Wisdom as light as a feather. Judgment. Yes, it's about having true clarity about a person, place, or thing. This is, with Judgment, we talk about something needing to completely go through a cycle in our lives to a point where it's ending. It's ending so it can be reborn in a less toxic way. Okay, so I'm feeling that sense. It feels like you've made a choice. It's a clear choice. It's something that the decision feels light. It doesn't feel heavy. You know, when you make a really good decision is when your heart is light about that decision. You really walk away from it feeling good about the decision. When our heart is heavy about a decision, where we really get bogged down in thinking, oh gosh, I don't really feel like I've made a good choice. I feel bad about having made a choice. That's not this energy. This feels very much like knowing when your head and your heart are clear. I see both channels. What's blocked here though is the throat chakra, Gemini, and for you, I think you have to get something out. Get something. You need to get this decision out in some way. For some of you, you are choosing a path of forgiveness and reconciliation when it comes to a person around you. As I said, they could be a fire sign, but they don't have to be. In the past, you've led with love. There has been a true love here with this person, I feel. So let's get some cards down. Let's get some oracles. This Queen of Wands energy with the Star. In the very near future, there's a really good chance for healing with a person around you. This is someone who could have been left out in the cold. Gemini, that could also be you, but I feel more so it's potentially someone around you. This person may have little or no family around them, is what I'm getting. You may have rejected this person in the past, or they may have rejected you, but there certainly has been a breakdown. There was love there in the past, and I feel that there still is, but it needed to go through this purification period, but the purification has been one of fire. So something had to end, it had to be burned down, it had to be so that it could be brought back to life in a more positive way. Yes, and it could be a good time for this person, because I do feel that this individual has been struck out in some way. Yeah, it may have been their own doing. I'm getting that. That's why I don't feel it's you, Gemini, with this card. I feel it's another person. But that being said, it looks like this has a really good chance of working out. You know, this Queen of Wands energy. This is someone who has gone through that fire, has gone through a period where they've walked alone and they've walked a tough road. You know, this is hard knocks. This is a hard life. But boy, they're coming out the other side of this as the Queen of Wands. Still confident, still rocking it, still still moving ahead, and that's something to be celebrated, I think. For some of you, that could be you. As I said, take this as it resonates. For some of you, this is someone around you who you're reconciling with. For others of you, it's you. The Star card. Let's see. I'm going to pull a card on the Star and the Page of Wands as your best path to follow. I do get an energy here of embracing healing. There's recovery here. Grace, gratitude. Yes, I feel that this is someone who has learned to have gratitude through not having much in their life. They may have gone through a poverty cycle in their life, whether that was when they were really young as a child, or perhaps this is someone who has cycled through that in their life, periods of having nothing, and then periods of having enough, or perhaps even quite a bit. And having grace and gratitude for everything that they've gone through, the tough times and the good times. That's how you get to this energy, I feel. This Queen of Wands energy. It's someone who makes their own luck and is grateful for the challenge no matter what life throws at them. Yeah. What about this Page of Wands here as your best path to follow, Gemini? Believe in magic, journey by moonlight. This could be something that you could be receiving messages about through the dreamscape, or you could just be waking up in the middle of the night thinking about this person or this place or this thing that I feel you want to bring it back. You want to bring it back to life. And this person will be grateful for that. I get that, guys. They will be very grateful for you giving them an opportunity, especially if this person has let you down or disappointed you in the past. Could be a King of Wands as well. Doesn't have to be a queen. Remember, this is not meant to be gender specific. Now, the Three of Wands tells me that this person could be at a distance from you. It could be a global connection. They may be currently in a different place, different country even, or they may even be someone who was born in another country. There's a global aspect to this. And there's also an energy around this of coming back out of the cold, is what I'm getting. It's very much like this person has been left way out. There's a sense here of being abandoned or rejected. And I'm getting that I don't like this movie, but it's coming back to me now. You know that movie, I think it was Sandra Bullock. It was a female actor. And it was a space movie, and she was stuck out in space. I don't even know the name of that. I thought it was a really crap movie, but apologize to those who liked it, but it wasn't my wasn't my favorite. I mean, I love a good space movie, don't get me wrong, but that one was not good. But that's the image I'm getting in my mind, and it feels like this person's been left way out there, like no contact from you, nothing, right, for a long time. But there still is a connection with this person. Yeah, very much so. I'm going to get a card on that one. Let's see. Please clarify the devil here as Gemini's hopes and fears about the situation. Beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving toward creative solutions. So it may be that you have to move beyond a certain belief or tradition, or you may even have to move beyond other people's beliefs. Yeah, something that may keep you from moving towards this person. I think with this wisdom as light as a feather, you know what you want. You know this person, you know things that other people don't know about your connection. But it could be that when it comes to other people's beliefs, it may be something that you hold sacred. It may keep you blocked or stuck. Other people's judgments. You may fear other people's judgments. And muse. This person seems to be a muse of yours. So seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another's creativity. That could be you. Feel free to flip this around, guys. It's a general reading. So you could be this person's muse, or this person is your muse. It's someone who is still very positive. I mean, even though they've been through a lot of challenges, I get this is someone who has not had it easy. This is someone who is inspiring. They lead a positive life. They still help others. I think that you can be helpful to this person as well at this point in their life, in which they will be grateful for that help. And in return, I feel that they can be a muse to you in some way, especially if you're a creative, if you're someone who creates anything. I mean, it could be poetry, it could be music, it could be art, it could be film, whatever. I feel like this is somebody who is I get a movie could be made about them, or something that this person has led a very interesting life. They've had a lot of grace. They've held themselves in grace, even though they have been tossed about by the vicissitudes, the ups and downs of life. Let's see. Anything else here? Actually, I'll get one from this deck. Anything else here for Gem? Timing, yeah. Just the right timing. Yeah, there's something here about communication, reaching out to this person. Try not to listen to people around you. You know what you know, and making a decision will be something that you can act with a clear conscience. Yeah. The Empress and the High Priestess. This is a very strong feminine energy. I mean, this is somebody who has it all going on. I mean, we've got Queen of Wands. We've got this person is there's a heavy attraction. A physical attraction towards this person. There's a lot of excitement that comes with this person. This is someone who is very, very interesting. I get this person is very interesting. Let's see. Messages. There's a magical element to this person as well. journeying by moonlight with that high priestess. For some of you, you may again be fantasizing or thinking about this person at night. You want to reach out, but during the day something blocks you, and I feel it's this devil energy, this fear of being judged. You can keep calm by using healthy reminders in difficult times. Yes. Positive affirmations will help you, positive sayings or reminders to keep you on track. Any irrational thoughts, replace them with a more positive alternative. I get musings, inspirational quotes. Interesting. And I also get that this person may be someone who helps others. They could be someone who has been misjudged a lot by, or as, not coming from a place of love, but they are. I feel that this is a very helpful person. This is a very inspirational person, someone who wants to inspire. And they may have a lot of muse-like qualities is what I'm getting. And we have here, be careful about any automatic negative thoughts, especially when it comes to this person. If you have some kind of anxious thought about a decision, it may be that you're afraid about how you're going to be judged, or you may be afraid that someone will get mad at you. You may think, okay, well, if they do that, they won't like me. But that's not true, guys. People can get mad at us for making a choice or making a decision, but they'll still love us, they'll still like us. So if you're worried about anyone around you who could get mad at you for making a choice, making a decision, let it flow through you, because I can't tell you that someone won't get mad at you. They probably will. But on the other side of it, at least you'll have done what you wanted to do. Wisdom is light as a feather. Your conscience is clear here. You're free to make this choice. And yes, someone else may get mad at you about this. Could be a family member or a close friend. But you know what? That person doesn't mean they won't like you after you've made this choice, this decision, right? They'll still like you. But at least you'll have made the choice that you wanted. You get what I'm saying, guys? That's kind of what I feel that's going on here at the present time for you, Gemini. I'm going to get one more card. Yeah, there's a sense here that you're not talking to this person, you're not reaching out, but you're thinking an awful lot about them. Yeah, it's an unfinished symphony, something that's being brought back. Reconciliation from the past with someone. Gemini, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Please do take care. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, or you can go to my Etsy store. The links are down below, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your hypes, and your subscribes. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please take care, Gemini, and let's move on to Cancer.